Hello everyone,
Hi.
another video for you.
It's been a bit of a mixed bag this week. We've had some heavy rain and big winds, so we've been restricted to mostly indoor jobs, which are not very interesting for you to see. It's just us cleaning and clearing up. Mind you, I think we've shifted about half a tonne of
Excess equipment.
stuff we've accumulated over the last 4 years.
Yeah, and traipsed around the med, so we've had a big clear out.
Which has all gone to the animal charity in this marina.
Yeah, well, so we donated it to the animal charity. Whatever they make goes to supporting the animals, the local stray animals, etc.
And there are a lot here.
There are quite a few.
Yeah.
So what did we do this week?
We got our residency.
We got our residency.
Had a quick trip into Kemah.
Yeah.
So we got to see a little bit of the countryside. Well, mainly from the motorway, but still interesting.
David and I went out on the Great Data Hunt.
Yeah, the Great Data Hunt, and we're still hunting.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult to get large amounts of data on the phones until you've got the residency. So one follows the other. We thought we'd sussed it with a temporary residency number, but apparently not.
But hopefully our little cards, which are very much like a UK driving licence, should be here this week.
And then we can
get some data.
Then we can buy our lithium.
And buy your lithium.
You can't spend more than 5,000 Turkish lira without a residency card and a taxation number. It's got nothing to do with taxation. It's just like an ID card. What else did we do? In this video we'll give you an update on the lithium and the electrical. And we had a problem with our shore power that's been ongoing. Not a big issue. I'll tell you what, watch the video, you'll see it. We'll see you at the end. Bye for now.
Bye.
Up before the sun this morning. Going to get our taxi. We're off to the big town. Get our residency cards. We'll get the interview anyway. Being a bit quiet. Everybody's still asleep. We just stopped for a coffee before we go in. So we had our interview, and we've just gone out of
The local tax office.
And paid our
Visa,
which was
58 Turkish lira.
So you have to pay that the
£60.
first time, and then when you renew it, you don't have to pay it again.
It's a one-off.
But it was baking hot in there, so 9:30 in the morning.
The red face.
And now we have to go back to immigration, prove that we've paid it, and
That's it.
That's
We're
it.
in Turkey
we're in Turkey,
for the next year.
which is brilliant. And they'll send our citizenship cards, residency cards,
To the marina. It's a strange experience because we've not experienced it before, so we've just been like walking here, walking there.
Well,
Not really sure where we're going.
well, we're foreigners,
Well, that's true.
but
We have a nice man that's helping us.
But it's very efficient, and they all know exactly what they're doing. Check the paperwork. Just much like we came into Bodrum, it was just really easy. Great. I'm loving Turkey. There we are, just like that. We got our mug shots. There we are. We're Turkish residents. Really easy. Everybody's so helpful. I love Turkey. I just love it. It's great. And it's taken a couple of hours. Well, an hour.
An hour to get here, an hour between offices.
Yeah, but very easy, and lots of information in English, German and Arabic and Turkish. We picked a few leaflets up that are probably going to be handy. We'll read them when we get back to the boat, but oh, cracking, absolutely cracking. And David and Caroline got theirs as well. They're wandering off up there.
With our agent.
On the way back we got to see quite a bit of Turkish countryside, albeit from the motorway. What we could see was absolutely stunning. We just can't wait to get a hire car and get out and take a look for ourselves. Maybe take a couple of days of a road trip. So here's an update on the solar. There's a few little bits and pieces we've had to finish off. So far so good. So as promised, the update. That's the new panel in. There's the battery monitor. That's our diesel heater. Just make sure it's off. Reset the time on that, which is a major undertaking. And drilled and fixed back, cables pulled through. Nice tidy job, which is more than you can say for my chart table at the moment. But yeah, that looks alright, kind of matches in with the other one, doesn't it? Now I've got to clear up all this lot. And I'll show you what it was made out of. So we had this piece of plastic which we used to make David's mosquito nets, and I've been keeping it for just such a job. So it's got a plastic film over the top, marked out, drilled out, cut out, and then pull the plastic off the top. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Job's a good one. And one more thing that we came up with when I was ordering the fuses and the bus bars, came across these rice. They are 150 amp fuses, but they've also got a little display in them. Now we're not going to be able to see the display, but it will be handy to see that both the batteries are putting out or taking in the same amount of amperage. I've yet to wire these up, but there's plenty of room for cable in there. So our batteries, our lithium, will come into the bus bars, and the cables from the batteries to the bus bars will be exactly the same length on both the positive and the negative. We will have the shunt in there as per the diagram. Let's go back to the diagram and have a look at that, and it can show you better. And then these fuses will go between the bus bars and the batteries, so that whatever happens, the fuse will blow first. So these are insulated. I'll see if I can find a link to them on Amazon. I don't think there is. But yeah, quite a shiny piece of kit. So you put these in on the positive side, and this little wire goes to the negative and puts out on that little display there. So they're arrived, and we're just waiting on the lithium. The problem is with the lithium, the hold up has been that our Turkish residency, we have a tax number, and on the website that we're using, well, in fact on all of these websites here in Turkey, you need to put your tax number in, your residency number in order to order anything over 5,000 lira. So we haven't got that in. It's expected in a couple of days time. Once that is there, I will be able to order the lithium. So our next job, I need a big adjustable crosshead screwdriver and a flathead screwdriver, and it involves that. That's an electrical job, electricery. I'm hoping I'm going to be really lucky, but I'll show you why in a second. First, we need to take the wheel off. The flap here got broken off. They're very brittle, but they get even more brittle in the sunlight. Now I'm hoping we're going to be really lucky. We can get that pin out and just swap the case rather than have to unwire it all. Obviously the mains is unplugged, but to get that pin out I've actually got to undo those 4 screws anyway, so let's see how we get on. Well, we're not going to be so lucky. The end is really rusted away, and that's supposed to be stainless. Obviously it has stained less, but still rusted. It's probably 304 or something, so I'm going to have to undo this cable, reconnect it. Damn. So there's the cover plates off of the new one and the old one. Now in Europe we use a different colour coding to United States and probably the rest of the world. So blue is our neutral, brown is our live, the brown one in there. I believe in the States they call that the hot wire, and this is the earth or ground wire. There's a clamp, takes the strain on the outer cable, and a choice of 3 entry points. So let's get this off and put the new one on. So there we are, all connected up, new one in. Just got to put that cover plate on the back and then 4 screws back in. Let's get that done. So there we are, it's back on again, and this time I've done a bit of jiggery pokery. We've got 1/4 of an inch 6mm clearance on the back of the wheel, and the electric's back on. So now I can have a brew, nice cup of tea. And then it was time for the great data hunt.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. We got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Well, thanks to a few people's comments, a couple of ideas. This is one of them swimming noodle things. It's basically coloured pipe insulation. We're going to do a slight modification. I need a bread knife to cut it, and then I'll show you what we measure off just past the end. Just past the end now. Hard to do with one hand. We've got a mark. We'll cut that through. We've now got 2 pieces of foam noodle. I'm just going to cut them lengthways. And then open it up and put it under that piece of timber there to protect the deck. Let's get them done. I'll show you what they look like. So there we go. That protects the deck. Great suggestion. That's the one on the other side. And enough noodle to make another set. Better go and wake David up. Well, that was a mixed bag, wasn't it?
It was. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Yeah.
A little day-to-day living on a boat in a marina in the winter. In Turkey.
In Turkey. When we say winter, it hasn't been below about 18 degrees Celsius, so there is snow on the mountains at the back, as you saw in last week's video. But yeah, we're getting on with bits and pieces. Hoping to order the lithium maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. It will take about a week to get here. Don't want to go into that too much because it's going to be a few videos. We've got to do some cutting and shunting to get the size of lithium we want in, but more about that in another video. Big thanks to subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already, hit our little Impavidus logo and it will take you to the subscribe. Or just give us a thumbs up and a like.
Or you could become a cat Patreon.
Yeah.
Big thank you to all our current Patreons.
Yeah, and those of you that have bought us a beer as well.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, a couple of people, you know who you are, that have bought us a beer, and
We really do appreciate it.
we do appreciate it. Yeah, we actually had a beer on
Friday night.
with the buy us a beer, so that was very much appreciated. It wasn't a beer, it was a wine, but don't tell anyone. Okay, well, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and
We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Sail safe.
You and I can weather any storm.